joining you. It is Sunday, September 3rd. I am just in my hometown of Windsor. I've been spending many hours editing the footage from the Quebec tour. So I thought I would take a break and go somewhere I haven't been before. I'm just over at the Tim Hortons, not far from my house. Pretty early when I was leaving, so I didn't want to wake the neighbors up by doing video, but going to be leaving from Windsor and riding out to Pelee Island. So we're going to be on some trail that we've seen quite a bit of in other videos, the Chrysler Greenway, the Herb Gray. But then after that, we're going to be going over to Pelee Island, which I've actually never been to. I mean, I've lived this close to it, you know, like a 50-kilometer car ride away from it, and I've never been there. So we're going to ride to Kingsville. We're going to jump on a ferry, actually, and we're going to head over to Pelee Island. So it should be an exciting time. I'm really looking forward to this. Should be able to get some good sunsets and sunrises on the island. I'm going to spend 2 nights camping, so let's get at it. Before we do, though, I just want to say I hope everyone's doing good, getting out there and doing something they love, and enjoying this good weather we're having in the last little bit here. So yeah, let's roll. Hello, son. So this would be considered the probably the longest hill on the Herb Gray, and the only real climbing we'll do is on this trail. It's gonna be a hot one today, in the 90s Fahrenheit. It's always humid in Windsor, so that just goes without saying. All right, we've made it out to the start of the Chrysler Greenway. I'm just stopping here for a minute. We've been here before. I've taken some video pictures here. I'm just stopping here because I got to call the ferry service, because I just did a quick Google map direction thing just to see how many kilometers I was going to have to get to the ferry. When I clicked on the Kingsville ferry, it routed me to Leamington. So the route would largely be the same, but it does change the distance, and I might not make it if it's Leamington, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a Google map thing, not knowing that I think at the end of July the ferry switches to Kingsville, but I'm gonna call just to be sure because I can't take that chance, right? So anyways, that's the plan right now. As you can see, I'm sweating like a pig already. It is exactly 8 o'clock, I think, so it's supposed to be a hot one. The nice thing is the temperatures are only going to go down into the low 70s Fahrenheit overnight, so no need to get warm clothes on or even probably put the fly on the tent. So no call for rain for a few days, so looking good. I'm gonna make that call and find out what's going on. Okay guys, confirmed we are leaving from Kingsville, but I do have to boogie. I got 2 hours and it's 40 kilometers and the greenway is not super fast, so not going to be much fancy cinematic filming here, but we're going to cover the distance I have to get there. I think I'm supposed to be there a half hour early to check in, but they're usually pretty cool about stuff like that, so let's roll. All right, guys, I just changed the booking to 11 o'clock, so we're sailing from Kingsville to Pelee Island at 11 a.m. That was no issue whatsoever. I would have got there for 10, but I would have been getting there right at 10 o'clock, so I just figured that was the safe thing to do. So anyways, that gives us a little more breathing room here, so that's good stuff. I realized one thing that I forgot to bring was the mosquito repellent. When I stopped to call the ferry, I just got hammered. I probably got about 10 bites. So anyways, let's get going. Just passing through McGregor right now. .3 kilometers to Harrow. I don't know, I'm debating whether I stop for a coffee now that I have a little more time. We'll see. All right, we just rolling into the little town of Harrow. I told myself if we got here by 9:30 we would stop for coffee. It is 9:25. We have met the deadline. Cool old truck, let's go check it out. Gotta go that way anyways. Harrow Fair, Labor Day weekend, which is this weekend. Tomorrow is Labor Day. So yeah, we've been in Harrow in other videos that I've done. It's kind of a good distance for the first coffee stop. All right, we're gonna stop, take a break here and do our thing. All right, just jumping back on the greenway after a little coffee break at Timmy's. 17K to get to the ferry, so no problem. Man, the bees are pretty bad right now everywhere I go. It's been a bumper couple years, the last couple years for insects, I can say that much. So, all right, let's get to the ferry. Cool old war gun. So I think that's a Legion or something like that. Not far to our destination for the ferry. It's always a fun day when you take a ferry. I'm guessing it's not a huge one, but I'm not sure. Stay on the trail, I think right to the ferry, if I'm not pretty much. Ugh. This was the site of the Kingsville station. Obviously that's not the original structure. This is fairly new actually. It's a restaurant. Or actually it might be, but it's been very refurbished. All right, here we are. Heading down to the water. It's looking like we're going this way. I'll have to find out what the dealio is for bikes. I don't know if you can hear or see me very good. Not good lighting here, but on the ferry, wasn't too impressed. It's the first time I had to leave my bike sitting somewhere and they're gonna put it on the boat. So I'm hoping it doesn't just get laid on the ground or something like that, but I'm pretty much the only one that had a good bike, so I kind of told them to try and take care of it, but a little nervous to be honest with you, but heading out this way. I think it's about an hour and a half boat ride if I'm not mistaken, so that's looking back at Kingsville right there. All right, let's enjoy the ride, I guess. We are on Pelee Island. A very relaxing ferry ride for sure. My bike came out good. No worse for wear that I can see. Get out of here and then we'll get our bearings. Alright, so we made it to Pelee Island. I'm gonna head right to the campground and get established, and then I gotta eat something, and then I don't know, I might do some sightseeing, but we got all day tomorrow, so it's all good. My wine drinking friends will know this place, Pelee Island Winery. Not gonna go in, I'll just get a little glimpse. Maybe come back here. I'm not a wine drinker, but might be cool. Anyways, we're going this way. All right. So yeah, Ferry was good. First time I had to let them put my bike on, I was apprehensive, but as usual, it all worked out good. So yeah, only a few kilometers to the campsite. So let's get there. That tailwind is just moving us along. Just pulling up the camp area here. Lake's off to that side. Lake Erie. Roads are pretty rough here. I'm kind of surprised. That looks like the camp area over there. Alright, so it's basically first come, first serve. There's no reserving sites, you just get what's available. So let's see what we got. Should like something with shade if it's possible. So that's a group site anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go with site 12. Looks pretty decent. Probably put the tent where the picnic table is my first observation, but never know. Alright, so I took a walk around and I found some better sites that are less sandy. There's crab apples all over the place at those sites too. So these sites over here have more grass. There is a family right across, but let's go see what else is up here. Go take a look at campsite 5. Whoa. All right, we're going over to the next one. Site number 4 or 6. Can't remember which way the order goes, but yeah, this looks like a good one. There's no apples. And hopefully that huge family that's on the other side across from me isn't too loud. All right, we have found our campsite. Let's go take a look at what number we're on. I'm lucky that the camp store had mosquito repellent because, man, the mosquitoes are bad with all the rain we've had this summer and especially lately. They're ferocious. Let's get a look at what campsite we got. We got number 6. Can you see it? Where is it? There it is. Site number 6. So I actually think these people might be packing up to take off, so that's a bonus. All right, this is her. Probably just gonna put the tent just right up in front here, right here. Will probably be the candidate. It's not perfectly flat, but it's pretty good. We'll see though. Anyways, I would like to get something going food wise, so I think I'm gonna cook up some hot dogs. Probably save that salad kit for later, but yeah. Okay, so the total kilometers on the day turned out to be 92, I believe, but that's including the ferry ride, so I'm gonna have to see how far the distance on the ferry is. I'll put that on the screen just to let you guys know, but great day just to get out and do something. It's pretty hot out. really humid temperatures, but I got out early, and I was on the ferry for an hour and a half too. It was very relaxing, very cool breeze. As you can see, the mosquitoes are still a bit of a problem, even with mosquito repellent on. So anyways, I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, get camp set up and all that stuff. Probably not gonna do much island exploring today, as we've got all day tomorrow. So I'm probably just gonna hang around camp and relax. So tomorrow will be more of a day. I'll show you guys the island and all that, but I'll catch back up as soon as I get camp set up. All right, I'm gonna chow down on these hot dogs, and then I'm gonna get camp set up, and like I said, I'm just gonna relax. So I hope everybody's doing great. I'm having a pretty good day. I'm really glad I made a decision to come out here. I really am. So like I said, I hope everybody else is doing good. I want to once again thank everybody for all the support I've been getting since I put out that video. I'm really happy that it seems like I've made a few connections that I'm really hoping will last. To the people that continue to support me, and right now I'm talking about just through words of encouragement. I really appreciate it. And if you need to talk to me about anything, I'm also here for you as well. So anyways, I'm gonna enjoy these hot dogs, and yeah, let's get camp set up after that. All right, exciting times. The people that were staying on this big corner campsite here, they packed up and took off. And yeah, the bonus is, check out the campsite here. Bonus is they left me some firewood, so beauty. All set up. I'm looking like my tent might be sloped downwards towards my head, so I might have to work that out a bit, but otherwise pretty happy with this site. A little grass, no sand really, so that's a bonus. Got everything ready to go for dinner later on. I am probably going to go take a walk down to the beach in a bit, or I'll probably end up riding my bike, to be honest with you. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, I want to go swimming, but I did not bring another pair of shorts, so maybe I'll just wade in up to the knees or something like that just to get refreshed. But yeah, I'm gonna go down and check out the beach. I'm sure it's pretty spectacular, so gonna relax for a bit. It's only about 3:45, and then we'll head down there and I'll take you along with me. All right, as you can see, I went in the water. It is cold. It's way colder than I thought it was gonna be, but I mean, it's a big body of water, so. Okay guys, I'm up from the beach. There's still quite a bit of flies. Honestly, I think that may be the worst case of biting flies I've ever had. Absolutely ridiculous. You could not even enjoy the beach, and I'm still getting attacked now. They followed me up here. I didn't notice these at camp, and I'm hoping they're not something that comes out later in the day around here, but wow. I'm gonna get back to camp and get some mosquito repellent bug spray on me, and hopefully this doesn't continue for the rest of the night. But that's kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping to hang out around the beach and stuff tomorrow, so we'll see. I'm gonna definitely do a bike tour of the island tomorrow too, so yeah, that's kind of a disappointment, man, but it is nuts. Literally flies all over your legs the minute you stop or do anything down there. So if you're coming to Pelee Island, be warned that the beaches, the biting flies are absolutely a pain in the ass. Okay, made it back to camp, got some bug juice on. Flies don't seem to have followed here. I think it's more just the beach thing. When I was walking back, I do remember when I was younger, when me and the friends used to go down to the beach, and I do remember encountering those flies like that, and it's just horrible. When I was looking around, everybody on the beach was doing the fly dance. So yeah, kind of disappointing. I'm hoping that early tomorrow morning that they're not there. I wouldn't mind getting, like I said, getting some good drone footage if I can. Usually the winds aren't too high in the morning. Winds were pretty good now. There's no way that I could have sat there trying to fly the drone with those things biting me. So all in all, it was good to take a dip in the water. It was freezing cold, I will admit, but very refreshing. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit around right now. It's way too warm and too light out to get a campfire going, but I will do that shortly. And yeah, we'll just sit around and relax and enjoy a campfire. But until then, I'm just gonna kind of hang out. I made a critical packing error. I forgot to bring my coffee mug. How the hell could I do that? So, yeah, forced to use the soup mug, or the soup pot, I guess you could say. So, oh well, it's still coffee. I didn't really need it. It's kind of warm out, but I don't think I've had my caffeine intake for the day. So, we're gonna have a coffee. It's about 6:45. I'm gonna wait about half hour and probably get a fire going, and then sit around that for a bit, and then get to bed. So big day of exploring tomorrow. I'm gonna try and just work my way around the circumference of the island and check it all out. I'm sure that's where the best sights are to be had. So anyways, gonna have some coffee and just relax. All right, got a little fire going. I don't even know if I'm going to use all that wood, to be honest with you. I'm pretty tired, and it's really way too warm to really require a fire. So it was free, so I thought I would use it. But yeah, mosquitoes are still pretty bad, but I got the mosquito repellent, so it's not really affecting me too much. It's annoying with them buzzing around, though, no matter what. So pretty good day today. I mean, the total kilometer was like 92 kilometers, but a good chunk of that was on the ferry. I think as much as maybe 40 kilometers, close to 40 anyways. So yeah, I mean, I think about 52 kilometers of actual riding to get to the ferry port. Yeah, and then only just about 6 kilometers off the ferry to get to the East Park Campground, I believe it's called. And it's $30 a night to camp here. No hydro, no water on the campsites. There is bathrooms with showers and toilets, obviously, and all that good stuff. So that's open all night. I went to the beach, as you saw, but the biting flies were absolutely ridiculous. So I'm hoping for better things tomorrow morning. We're going to explore the island tomorrow morning, Pelee Island, and kind of check out what it has to offer, which is obviously going to be mostly to do with the shoreline. So looking forward to that. Maybe hit a cool little restaurant or something like that for lunch, and then spend another night here, and then take the ferry back home. So anyways, I am going to sit around the fire a little longer, enjoy myself, and then turn in for the night and get a good sleep. I hope everybody's doing great and getting out there and doing something you love, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is September 4th, Labor Day weekend. I'm kind of making an executive decision here. The mosquitoes are next level. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them swarming around because the lighting, but they are incredibly thick. Not sure if you're going to be able to see them, but I've never seen anything like it, to be honest with you. In a long time. It's been a real long time since I've seen them this thick. So I think what I'm going to try and do is maybe grab the ferry over to back to Kingsville today and head home. It's just way too crazy how bad the mosquitoes are. I know that Pelee Island's a good destination now, so it's definitely somewhere I'll be back to. You know, maybe I'll come back in a little while when it's a little cooler out, or next spring or something. Maybe next year our summer will not be as rainy. But this is absolutely just a little too much to be enjoyable. Even with them repellent on, I'm constantly having to get them out of my ears, the corner of my eyes, everything. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I don't see why I won't be able to change my sailing from tomorrow to today. So I'm going to kind of just relax a little bit and then get things straightened up here and probably break down camp and then head out, explore the island. We probably won't be leaving until 4 anyways, so we still have a good day to explore and check things out. So anyways, I'm going to drink my coffee and eat my oatmeal, and then get set about doing the camp chores. I'm not hanging out here too long, guys. I already had flies jumping on me already, so just wanted to come and check it out. I had a feeling the water would be like glass. I'm still not ruling out another swim today, especially if we're here till 4 o'clock, but definitely not going to be spending much time sunbathing if those flies are going to be that bad. So, and I don't want to get sand in my shoes, cycling shoes right now. So pretty nice though, eh? Lake Erie. All right, so I have to call the ferry. I'm just trying to get to a spot on the island where there's better cell reception. That's another thing. I think it's pretty spotty in some spots on the island. We are about 40 kilometers out onto the water into Lake Erie, so. Okay, East Park Township of Pelee, East Park Campground. Definitely a nice campground. Brian, the guy that I spoke to on the phone and then met when I got here, very nice guy, very easy to deal with, and the campground's pretty quiet. People next to me had their music on a little too loud, nothing crazy, and I just said, hey guys, would you mind turning it down a bit? And they were absolutely cool about it. And that's how things work in a proper adult world. But anyways, let's get touring around. I want to get some cell reception to confirm that we can get on the ferry. I mean, it's no big deal. I could come back here, and even if that spot I was on is taken, it's I'm still booked for one more night. So all is not lost if we can't get back on the ferry today to get home. But I really don't want to spend another night. The bugs were just next level. The mosquitoes are bad enough, but then you get the little no-see-ums or biting midges, whatever you want to call them. They get in the corner of your eyes, behind your ears, on your forehead, and they just are a pain in the butt, and they bite. So anyways, enough of that. Let's get going. All right, I don't know if this is a wise idea considering the bug situation, but we're gonna give it a shot. Get some adventure. This is obviously ATV, which surprises me. Oh boy, I think we're turning around. Oh, we'll try it. Oh boy. No, we're turning around, guys. I should have known better. Should have known better. I don't want to walk in this stuff because my cleats will get destroyed. Alright, we're getting out of there. Whoa, whoa shit, whoa shit. Alright, slow her down. Alright, we're getting out of here. Jeez Louise. Oh well, oh great. I don't know if you can hear everything slapping off my tires. Covered in mud. Try and clean them off on the grass here. Stone Road, Alvar Conservation Area. I think there's a bird observation area up here. Figured we'd come and check it out. This road's not bad at all. It's supposed to be a bird observation area here, but go check this out. Probably, oh shit, I gotta be careful though, just dropping off the road into stuff like that. Let's go have a look here. All right, we just made our way down to this beautiful location here. As you could have seen with the drone footage, it's quite beautiful. Beautiful shoreline, very rocky. Great break from the mosquitoes and flies. None at all here because there's a good stiff breeze. I was a little concerned about putting the drone up, but as you can see, just absolutely beautiful area here. So just enjoy this drone footage for a second. All right, nice little break here. I'm going to keep rolling along and see what else we can see. Probably put the drone up one more time if I can, but it is quite windy, so I have to be careful about how I play that. It's really interesting stuff going on in the rocks here. That's coral. That's coral right there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up very well or not, but shells, another one here. Really cool. All right, let's roll. So we're just cruising along the south side of the island right now. I believe we're on the bottom part of Pelee Island, the southern part. We're just cutting through Fish Point Provincial Nature Reserve. So good chance there's be something cool to see. Right off the bat, what's that? Osprey? Yeah, I can't get a good look. It's either it looked like a juvenile bald eagle actually. Alright, what do we got here? Nearly 1/6 of Ontario's plant species are found at Fish Point, the warmest growing season in Canada. Combined with moderate winters, allow hop trees and swamp rose mallow, honey locust, and prickly pear cactus to flourish at this location. The affinities with the south place Fish Point in the heart of the Carolinian zone. Extent of Carolinian zone in Canada, pretty extensive. All right, let's go take a look at the beach here at Fish Point. Biodiversity. That's what it's all about. Water quality advisory. Blue-green algae warnings. So we are now going to be on the western side of the island, the west shore. And this is where the breeze is coming from, so it's going to feel really good. Good enough so I don't care about sand in the shoes. Can't really see it that good because of the lighting, but cool root work here. Beautiful spot though. You just gotta love, there's something about island life. PEI was the same way for me. There's just a certain so it seems more relaxed, I guess is the best way I can put it. So really enjoying this. I'm glad I came out. I'm thinking that the decision to just cut it to one night is probably the best. Like I said, it's just the bugs, they're too intense, and it was pretty hot out last night. I didn't get a good sleep because I was too warm, even without the fly on the tent. So anyways, we're gonna keep making our way around. We'll end up at the ferry, so I'm just gonna find out if I can leave today. Pretty sure that's not gonna be an issue at all, but anyways, let's get back up there. All right, I just decided to take a quick walk down this path that's right at that trailhead, just to get a look. It's beautiful. I love Carolinian forest very much, like the forest we have back in Windsor, what's left of the pockets of forest. A lot of old growth oaks, maple trees. Black oaks are a very common tree species in a Carolinian forest. Beautiful. This is what a forest should look like. You got trees down, dead trees standing. It's all being used. Insects, woodpeckers, birds make homes, squirrels. All right, I could keep going forever. This is absolutely gorgeous. Let's get a look at this spiderweb tree here. Every branch has a spiderweb on it. I don't know if the GoPro will pick that up or not. Probably not. There's a lot of shells on the ground here. Tells you that the water must have come up here at one time. Pretty impressive. Tons of shells. There's no way that someone put them here. Oh, terrestrial snail. Here we go. That's what they all are. Watch where you're stepping. Terrestrial snails are plentiful along this trail, especially after rain. The common one here is known only by its scientific name. Neohelix albolabris Goodrichi. The Erie Islands are the only known location in the world for this species. Cool, better be careful where I'm stepping then. All right, I'm gonna go back over, get back on the bike, and we're gonna get going. Forest off to the right is completely flooded, for sale. $125,000. I wonder what's for sale. The swampland? Yeah, that's pretty intense. Kind of gives you a pretty good idea of why the mosquitoes are pretty so intense. Most of the forests seem to be flooded. So this is the area right when you get off the ferry, so there is a few more things. I'm not sure what's open, what's not today. Labor Day weekend, you'd think everything on a tourist island would be open, but you never know. This place on the right's for sale. Prime location. Alright guys, so we are jumping on the 12 o'clock ferry. I was going to try and shoot for the 4 o'clock, but it is full. They didn't even have room for any more walk-ons. They said I could waited to see if there's a cancellation or something like that, but I didn't want to take a chance. Pelee Island is close enough that this is a place that I can come back to again, and I wouldn't mind coming here with somebody else, find out if the mosquitoes are as bad as they are. But anyways, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap up this video here. No need to do the ride back to Windsor. We're going to be going along the Chrysler Greenway, so it's all the same thing. So I think what we'll do is we'll just wrap it up here. So Pelee Island looks like a fantastic place. It's mosquitoes are what they are. There's nothing anybody can do about it. So just want to say thanks to everybody again for all the support, the words of encouragement. It's been great. I can feel things starting to turn around. So I encourage you all to keep talking to me, and if you guys need anything, feel free to reach out to me too. So Anyways, guys, it was a great trip out to Pelee Island here just outside of Windsor, Ontario, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. The dedication.